music adjusted, voice up or down, please let me know. I can adjust all of that. And yeah, we'll get started. All right, taking as much time as you need, slowly coming all the way to your back. Just letting those legs go long, just taking a moment to relax for a few minutes here. Starting to find some stillness. Finding whatever position is most comfortable for you. And when you're ready, taking those feet up to bending your knees, planting your feet flat, about hip-width apart. Relaxing your arms by your sides. Take a few more deep breaths here. Feeling the belly rise and fall on each inhale and each exhale. And when you're ready, drawing the soles of your feet together, letting your knees come out wide for reclined bound angle. Maybe taking your left hand to your stomach, right hand to your heart. On each inhale, feeling your left hand rise with your breath and fall on your exhale. Keeping the hand on your heart steady. Encouraging deep belly breaths here. Breathe in and out. Relaxing your shoulders. Sending our breath deep into our abdomen, helping us get more oxygen, feel more relaxed. And you can release your arms by your sides, draw the knees together, walk your feet out wider than your mat for some internal rotation here, the opposite of what we were just doing. Drawing the knees together, walking the feet as wide as you feel comfortable. Keep the feet where they are. Let the knees come open wide. Maybe walk the feet a little further away from the body. We'll do some windshield wipers. Drawing your opposite knee to the ground. This is going to really help stretch out and warm up your hips. Just letting the knees go side to side. Letting that opposite hip come up off the ground if you'd like. Good, do that a few more times here. And when you're ready, hug your knees into your chest, rock and roll yourself around. On your next breath, take a huge inhale, reach the legs long, arms overhead, full body stretch. And roll over to your left or your right side, whichever is best for you. And take as much time as you need coming up to a seated position. Crossing your legs, sitting up tall. Doing some slow neck circles here. Slowly waking up the body. Got it in reverse directions, go the opposite way. Good, releasing that tension that we've had built up, especially if we've been at our desk. And take your gaze straight forward. We'll do seated cat and cow. On your inhale, you'll arch your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, gaze comes up, maybe shift the weight forward, and then exhale, round through your spine, shift your weight back. Looking down, chin to chest. Again, inhale, arch, lifting forward. And exhale, round. Just mobilizing the spine. Do that a few more times with your own breath. Beautiful work here. And when you're ready, find a neutral spine. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist over the right shoulder. Growing taller as you twist. And when you're ready, come back through center. Inhale. Exhale, twist left. And inhale, back through center. Reach your arms out and up. Exhale, tip lean to the right. Right hand down, left arm reaching up and over. And I really like you to press into that right hand. Keep both hips rooted down. You're going to stretch all the way from your hip up through the side body. Reach through the fingers. And when you're ready, lift up. Beautiful. Inhale, reach. Exhale, send the hips down, reaching through the fingertips. When you're ready, lift them back on up. Interlace your hands behind you. Open your chest. And exhale, round through the back. Gaze comes down. And carefully sitting up, taking those legs to a diamond. Just walking your arms forward. I'd like you to just sway from side to side. Gently bringing a little more movement to the body. Maybe if you feel an area where you feel a nice stretch, feel free to hold that. Great work here. Take as much time as you need to make your way to all fours. Swinging the legs behind you. Stacking your knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Find a neutral spine. Inhale, you'll arch your back, gaze comes up, belly drops. And then exhale, round through your spine, gaze at your navel. Moving through cat and cow at your own pace. Continue a few more breaths, a few more rounds here. Arch in the back and then rounding through the spine. Really pressing into the mat, creating space between your shoulders. Beautiful job. Keep mobilizing the lower body, the lowest part of the spine, and then the upper spine. And when you're done, find a neutral spine here. Take your left leg out to the side, come up to a high kneeling position. Left hand down, right arm up and over. And gently lift. We'll switch sides. You can stay up tall. And come back up to high kneeling. Drop that right knee back underneath you. You can take your hands to the floor if you'd like. As you curl your toes under, we're going to shift our weight back towards our heels. Now this is great to open up all the nerves, tendons in your feet and your toes. Now for some people, this is enough pressure on their toes, the arches of your feet, balls of your feet. If you'd like, gently walk yourself back as far as you feel comfortable. Once again, staying wherever is the nicest, deepest stretch for you. Good, holding for about 5 more seconds here. And then when you're done, carefully release. Flatten out your feet. We'll do the same exact thing, but now with our feet flat. Coming back to kneeling, counteracting that. Good. Gently walk your hands forward. Draw the big toes together, knees out wide. Push your hips back for child's pose. Walk your arms forward. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Let your head rest down. Take a few deep breaths, really sinking back into your hips. Gently walk the hands to the left. Take the right hand on top of the left. Pull the fingertips back. Keep the right hip rooted down. And walk to the other side. And come back through center. One last big deep stretch here. Take as much time as you need. Come up to all fours. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips to downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet first time in this position today. Now at any point in today's class, if we're in downward dog, if it's too much for you, feel free to go into that all fours position, or you can go back to child's pose. Pull your shoulders away from your ears, lift your hips high, drop the heels down. Take an inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Just letting yourself hang here. Nice, slow, steady breaths. Keeping the right hand down, reach the left hand up as far as you can twist comfortably. And release other side, reaching the right hand up. And back through center. Take a soft bend in your knees, hands to the tops of your thighs. Slowly roll it up. Take your time. Whew. Good. Shake out those arms. Shake out your legs. We're standing. Maybe a little lightheaded. Been on the floor for quite some time. We're going to come into mountain pose. So I'd like you to draw your feet all the way together. Feel all the way from the floor the insteps of your feet glued together, your shins, your knees, your thighs, all the way up to your hips. Arms are down by your side. Draw your pinkies in, thumbs out. Pull your shoulders down, have a proud chest. And then maybe close your eyes here. Feel the strength in this position. Maybe feeling tingling in your fingertips, finally opening up the nerves in your neck and arms today. And then carefully try to shift your weight forward and back. Take your time. Trying to find that center. And then maybe shift it right or left. Squeezing towards the midline, find center. And hold here. When you're ready, you can maybe open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Actively pressing the palms together, warming up the chest. Again, inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands coming down. Good, adding on. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Your hands will come to your shins or the tops of your thighs. Lengthen from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Maybe exhale. Take another inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Option all fours, or you can come to your knees. Exhale, chaturanga. Elbows stay narrow, high to low plank. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. You choose. Exhale, downward dog. I'd really like you to connect your breath to your movement. Good. Take 2 deep breaths here. Really focus on pushing your hips high. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. On your next inhale, gaze between your hands. Exhale, step or hop forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend through your knees, reach out and up to standing. Exhale, baby back bend. Arms will come to a cactus. Open your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back through heart center. Beautiful. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank, high or low. You choose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Now here, when you're ready, I'd like you to take the right leg high. three-legged dog. Now if you'd like, you can bend your knee, open up your hip, maybe roll out your ankle. Take an inhale. Exhale, plant the right foot between your hands, coming to a nice low lunge, staying down. Hips are square to the floor. Keep the left hand down and reach the right hand up. Gentle twist. And bring the right hand back down. Once more, left hand down, right hand up. Twist. And bring it back down. When you're ready, gently drop down to the left knee, flatten out your foot. Come on up to a kneeling position. Right foot is forward, left leg is back. I'm just going to rotate so you can see me better. Shift the weight forward, squaring your hips. You're going to feel that stretch in your hip flexors. Really want you to squeeze through your hamstring and your glutes as you gently push forward. Another option here is to reach your arms up. Feel your hips sink down. Good. And gently release, plant your hands down, shift the weight back, straighten the right leg, flex your foot, fingertips pressing into the floor. Great job. When you're ready, shift the weight back forward, curl the toes under, plant the hands, downward dog again, right foot steps back. Nice job. Take a few breaths here. I know you're probably feeling that warmth, feeling the heart rate come up. That's all right. Inhale the left leg high. Bend the knee, open up the hip if that feels good. When you're ready, square the hips, straighten the leg, sweep the left foot through, plant the hand between the feet. Find that low lunge, right hand down, left arm up. Good. Only bit of work we have today. Carefully release the hand down. Once more, left arm up. And hand coming down. When you're ready, drop the right foot down, flatten the foot, come on up to your high kneeling. Square your hips forward. Gently shift forward, adjust as necessary. May feel good to reach your arms up, letting the hips sink down. Good, when you're ready, shift the weight back. Flex the left foot, straighten the left leg, fingertips down. And shift the weight back forward. Curl the toes, plant the hands, left foot back, downward dog. Inhale, press the hips high. Exhale, bend the knees to hover, just an inch above the mat, kind of a bear pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Once more, inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Gently let the knees come all the way to the mat. Flatten out your feet. Inhale, arch the back, belly drops. And then exhale, round. Beautiful. Once again, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And come to your neutral spine. And we'll take a spinal balance here. Reaching the left fingertips forward, right leg back. An isometric hold. Straighten the right leg, square your hips to the floor. Take an inhale and an exhale. Find length. Take an inhale. Exhale, plant your hand and your knee down, switching sides. Right arm forward, left leg back. Find your neutral spine. Inhale and exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale, hand and foot coming down. Keeping your knees where you are. Take an inhale, reach the right fingertips high. Exhale, thread the needle, right hand reaching through to the back of your room. Dropping the right ear, right shoulder down to the mat. Now you can adjust your knees if you like them closer together, further apart.
The goal here is to stretch the upper back right around the shoulder blade on that right side. So try to keep your fingers where you are. And imagine pulling your upper body away from those fingertips. Another option here is to take the left hand behind the back. You choose whichever option you'd like. And when you're ready, gently come back on up, switching sides. Left fingertips high, left hand sweeping underneath, left ear, left shoulder down to the mat, pulling away from the fingertips. Adjusting as necessary. Option again, take that right hand behind the back. You're doing so great here. And carefully come back on up to all fours. Swing your legs through, take a seat. Make sure you can see me. We'll move through a series to stretch out our hips and our quads. Taking the left leg in parallel with your mat. Right leg coming up, fire log pose. This one is so great for your hips. Take an inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, walk those arms forward. Now another option here, if this is too intense, you can just go easy pose like we started. Or you can cross your leg all the way over and reach down. Whichever is best for you. Good, we'll hold here for about another 30 seconds. Really like you to take deep breaths, sending that energy to your hips. We hold so much emotion and tension in our hips. That leads to back pain, leg pain. It can even trickle up to headaches, and stress can manifest physically right into our hips. It's important we stretch them out, keep them moving. Take as much time as you need. Gently walk your hands up. We're going to swing our right leg behind, dropping the right knee to the mat, bringing that right foot behind us, and walk your hands back, stretching out your right quad into your hip flexor. Now this may be a good enough stretch for you. Try to keep that right knee down. You can also come down to your forearm, and then maybe push your hips forward if you'd like to feel that deeper stretch. Another option here is to reach that right arm up overhead to the back corner of your room. You choose however you'd like to feel this stretch. And carefully walk your hands forward to that left leg. Roll yourself up. Take your right leg out to the side. We're just going to forward fold over the right leg. This is really going to stretch that left hip and right hamstring. When you're ready, roll on up. Bending that right knee in, left leg over top. Fire log pose, sitting up tall. Ooh, feeling that stretch. Noticing my left side is way tighter than my right, so I may need to adjust a little bit for my body here. Inhale. Exhale, walk the arms forward. Got about 30 more seconds in this position. Really feel it out. Try to relax the muscles in your face and your shoulders. While you're feeling pain elsewhere in the body or tension, we tend to clench our jaw a lot. Keep those muscles relaxed. Take as much time as you need. Roll yourself up. Swing your left leg behind, dropping the knee down, feeling that stretch in the quad. Taking whichever option you'd like. May be different than what you did on the other side, and that's all right. Good. You deserve to take this time for yourself to slow down, to really embrace this. Take the time for you right here. When you're ready, walk the hands forward to that right leg. Swing the left leg out. Forward fold. And roll yourself up. Swing your legs around. Hug your knees into your chest, one or both. Slowly roll all the way to your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Now you can take any stretches you'd like in this position. Maybe it's a supine spinal twist. Maybe it's bridge. Maybe it's a plow pose or a shoulder stand. Take as much time as you need. Slowly making your way into final Shavasana or corpse pose. Final resting position for today's class to really embrace that relaxation. You'll draw the legs all the way straight. And the arms will be by your sides. Once again, take as much time as you need to get there. Relax your arms, relax your legs. Feeling your belly rise and fall on each inhale and each exhale. These next 3 minutes are just for yourself here. Try to find stillness in your body so you can find stillness within your mind. Feeling yourself sink further and further into the mat. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Coming back to your belly breaths, coming back to the present moment.
And slowly starting to deepen your breath. Maybe bringing movement to the body, wiggling your fingers, your toes, nodding your head side to side. Coming back to the present moment. When you're ready, take an inhale, reach your arms overhead, full body stretch. Just like you do when you wake up each morning. And choosing to lie on your right side for more rest and relaxation, or choosing to roll over to your left side for more energy and rejuvenation. Choosing whichever side is best for you today, resting your head on your arm, turning your back on all negative thoughts and emotions. Have an openness to the present moment. Everything you're worried about, everything you feel tense about is behind you and gone. And all you have is this present moment, finding positivity and peace. Take as much time as you need. Come up to a seated position. Crossing your legs, drawing your hands to heart center to seal off today's practice. The light in me honors the light in every one of you here. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me today for Yoga for Relaxation. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Otherwise, make sure you hit that subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner if you have not done so already. Like this video if you had a good time, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for our upper body fit break, and then at 11:15 we have another awesome class for you. Thanks so much for joining, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.